いる人いる読んで。Hi, Insta. Ah! Yippee! Hello. Wait, oh my god. Wait. Don't expect too much. Because unfortunately, this is all I can do. Okay, I have a few things I think to talk about. I was playing Minecraft horror mod thing, so hearing you jump scared me. Hello. It's perfectly fine, twin. Okay. I have a lot of things I want to talk about. I was supposed to write down a list, but you know me. Yes, it's kingrinka.png today, fellas. It's kingrinka.png today, friends. Okay, I have a few things I wanted to talk about. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious, I promise. No bad news. No, nothing like I'm gonna stop doing this forever. Okay? None of that. I promise. It's just, I wish I wrote it down. You know me, I don't write down my shit. Before we get things started. Oh god. Shak! Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever in the world you may be watching. I'm your favorite shape-shifting shark alien thing, King Rinka. And today we're catching up because I've been inactive for... Oh god, 4 months? 5 months? 4 months. I just wanted to talk about what happened in the middle of all that. Not that it's like, okay. Hi chat, hello my goat. Hi, hello Daki, hello Potato. Hello Rays, hi Dreams, hello Yin Yang, hello. Did not know there was an intro we winning. There's an intro, there has been an intro for a while now. It's just been a while, period, so. Okay. First thing, I guess I'll just address the elephant in the room, and it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal considering my history of like being really bad with technology. My PC's broken again. And that's kind of the main reason why I'm a PNG again today. And it's partly the reason why I haven't been active. Again, none of this is like really that big. I just wanted to, to whoever does care, to those of you that are like here, that are bothering to come and listen to me yap. I just wanted to update you guys and tell you that I don't want to give up on this. I'm not intending to. It's just there's things that are in the way, and I figured I could at least talk about it. So yeah, my PC's broken. It's been broken since I think the 12th of April. Was it the 12th of April? No, somewhere in April. So this is after my most recent stream from 4 years ago. Oh! My last karaoke stream from 4 months ago. After I uploaded a couple months after I uploaded my last cover, which is Love It. Still really proud of that one, by the way. Please go watch it. So yeah, it died. I had gotten into Tomodachi Life at that time, so it was the end of April. I had gotten into Tomodachi Life, and then I was preparing for school to start and stuff. For my third semester, technically my second semester, my next semester of college to start. And then one day I was using my PC, just la-di-da-di-da, playing Tomodachi Life, watching, well, I don't think I was even like doing anything besides being on call. Maybe I had a browser open. And then suddenly my PC died. It just turned off. Out of nowhere. No blue screen. And I'm best friends with the blue screen, and she didn't show up that day. It just died. Out of nowhere, it just died, turned off. Like, no blue screen, no no forced sudden shutdown or anything. Just, whoop, it's gone. Black screen, total shutdown. Nothing, no warning, nothing. Ghosted by exactly! The blue screen ghosted me and we're best friends! So, yeah, my PC just turned off. It just turned off out of nowhere. And then, I tried turning it back on. My case is like, I have a really dingy, prehistoric black metal case. And it gives me, like, at least the info of, like, oh, you turn it on, there's a green light that I don't know what it means, and then there's a red light. I don't know what any of that means. I just know that usually when I turn on my PC, there's a green light that turns on and a red light that turns on. And the red light wouldn't turn on. So, I asked my brother, I asked my friends, they said, oh, that means it's not receiving any power. So I had my brother take a look at it, cause like I didn't have like, spare cash to like, get it diagnosed or repaired or potentially repaired at a nearby repair shop. So I kind of just, I had my brother look at it. He couldn't tell anything was wrong. W hardware knowledge, red plus green is yeah, exactly. Red plus green, it was working, but only the green one would turn on. There was no red, so I knew something was off because usually it would like the red thing would show up, the red light would turn on. So yeah, we had it. I had my brother take a look at it, and he didn't see anything wrong with it, or at least from what he knew, because he's not like really an IT. Or any IT like specialist or anything. He's a game dev. He's a programmer. He looked at it, couldn't tell what was wrong. I tried to have my friends troubleshoot it through Discord. Green equals stop in this case, right? Yeah, I had my friends look at it through Discord, and they were like, "What the fuck is going on?" But at least we know from the red light being gone is that it wasn't receiving any power, and that's okay. Hoping I don't remember what our I don't remember I don't remember what our conclusion was at the time. It was just okay. I have to get this repaired somewhere. And the last time I got my PC repaired while I'd moved after I'd moved for college and stuff is something wrong with my RAM. They had to clean it, and it cost 500 pesos, which is like around less than 10 USD to repair. So I had to, which isn't much, I know, and it's only $10 because it's a diagnosis plus a repair, and the repair it just entailed like, you know, cleaning the RAM with an eraser and stuff. But at least I had a professional do it, and not me and my clumsy little grubby shark hands fucking botch it somehow. I was scared just clicking my RAM back in place, but yeah, I had it repaired. It cost less than $10. So that meant I have to prepare at least $10 for at least 500 pesos to get it repaired again for the diagnosis and the repair. Can't mess up with RAM in this economy. I know. So when I first got it repaired, I'm so glad that there was nothing wrong with my RAM. They just had to clean it up. But this time, it was a power thing. It seemed like a power thing. So I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, so I don't know if just cleaning up my RAM with an eraser is gonna cut it. And so I leave my PC alone for the next... I leave my PC alone for the next 4 months. Basically the entire time that I was gone. I'd comment on RAM, but I got lucky buying one for 50% market. I got lucky with... Okay, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna time skip straight to... I'm gonna skip to last week when I did get my PC checked. Finally got my PC checked. And then I'm gonna tell you about what happened in between all of that later. So I finally get my PC checked. I take it to the same shop. I tell them my main problem. Oh, and hold on. You guys know I've been having like Wi-Fi problems too, right? Like with my PC, like my streams would keep disconnecting. It wasn't just with the streams; it was my Wi-Fi, my entire Wi-Fi thing. It would like just stop and like weaken randomly. It's why my I mean, I can think of plenty of examples of it happening on stream and me having to restart with another stream, but like the most devastating one for me, most embarrassing one for me was when I did a collab with Potato and Crystal, and we played Peak, and I got disconnected because my Wi-Fi started doing its bullshit, and we had to start over on our run. But anyway, yeah, I had to... Basically, I got my PC, I went to get my PC checked again. I told them that my main issue was that my computer just stopped working randomly. No blue screen, no error code, just random, just closed. And then it was gone. Philippines Wi-Fi moment. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was a Philippines Wi-Fi moment, but my Wi-Fi is usually better than that. Like my laptop can handle my laptop's Wi-Fi. My laptop which I'm currently on, the Wi-Fi here is better than my PC ever was for the past half a year of it working while I was here. I got it checked. I told them my computer just stopped working, and then also additionally my Wi-Fi is being weird, and also additionally one of my SSDs I think got disconnected. And then they were like, "Okay, slow down. What's the main problem? What's the main problem? Tell us the main problem first. We can't work on the other problems unless you tell us what the main problem is." And I tell them, yeah, it's because, yeah, my PC just turned off out of nowhere and I couldn't turn it back on again. So they open it up. Hi Denzi, hi Akari, welcome. Sorry, I'm not reading chat as well. I'm just trying to get this story out. I get it checked. Yeah, get it checked. I tell them the main problem. They tell me to cut to the chase, and I give them the main problem is that my PC just turned off. So they open it up. My power supply is dead. Like 100% my power supply just gone, dead, gone and dead. So they have to, and then they have to like continue opening it up, or like they continue checking on it and stuff. They switch out my RAM, they switch out my GPU, it wouldn't turn on, nothing. My power supply is dead. And then they tell me, okay, your power supply is 100% dead, you have to get that replaced, but we're gonna check your motherboard to see if it still works. My motherboard is also dead. And, oh, I think you guys can help me with this too. Yeah, she ran out of fucking heartbeats, my second-hand PC from 2022! She died! She's dead! And then there's, you guys can probably help me with this, specifically in Filipino, like, computer, like, IT terminology. What is a proxy? Because I'm thinking it's a CPU. I'm thinking they're referring to the CPU. I don't know what they refer to when they say proxy, but I'm thinking it's the CPU. Yeah, it's the processor. Yeah, CPU. Yeah. Okay, so my CPU is also dead. Yeah. So CPU dead, motherboard dead, power supply dead. And, yeah, that's 45% of the PC, right? Yeah, that's basically almost everything. They checked, my RAM and my GPU, the most expensive parts, hopefully are fine. Well, thankfully are fine. They still work. It's me. CPU, power supply, and motherboard. Yes, they're all dead. Triple kill, I know. Yeah, so what we're thinking happened is my, remember the thing I said about one of my, thank you, Soda. Can't imagine those parts would get fried unless there was an insane power surge, which is interesting for you to point out, because what we're thinking happened is, okay, remember when I said that, one of my drives is kind of like not working. When I opened it up with my brother first, we noticed that one of the wires on the cable one of the wires like connecting my power supply to my hard drive, to my SSD. Okay, So there's a cable that connects the power supply to the SSD, right? One of the wires on that cable came out, and I'm pretty sure that's why that drive had been dying. What the repair guys then concluded to was the conclusion that they came up with is that wire, that live wire, touched the metal of my case because it was just dangling out there. It touched the metal. It touched the metal of my case and shorted the entire thing. I don't know when it got disconnected. I don't know when. I have no idea when it got disconnected. But in that entire time, it took until one specific moment for that live wire to hit my case, and then the entire thing to just kaput. What's this Rube Goldberg machine ass PC break? I know. PMO. Oh my god. So yeah, that shorted. That would make sense how that shorted my power supply and my motherboard and my CPU like all at once. It's all those. That's half of my fucking computer. And because it was the wire, the cable that was connecting to my SSD basically middle name Schrodinger. So yeah, basically that. So my PC's dead. TLDR, my PC's dead. I need to get a new the S in SSD stands for Schrodinger. Exactly, right? Fuck! So yeah, that's half of my PC. And when I asked them for a quote on what was that? No, don't go away. When I asked them for a quote on how much it would be to buy replacement parts for them, replacement parts from them, from that shop, because they also sold like they also do PC builds. They also sold like parts, super dead solid Schrodinger drive. Yeah, it's Schrodinger because I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's like I can't tell if it's dead because we couldn't test it. Yeah. So I asked them for a quote on how much it would be to buy replacement parts from them. So for a PSU, a power supply unit, a CPU, and a motherboard, it would cost. I have the exact number here. Hold on. Where are you? Come on. Did I delete it? Hold on. Oh, I did delete it. Basically, they couldn't plug that baby into a test PC for recovery. You're right. They should have. I should have asked for that. Yeah, I should have asked for that. PC worth? No, it wasn't PC worth. I can say that. But yeah, we couldn't tell. Yeah, I asked them for a quote on how much it would be to buy replacement parts. It was 7,900 something pesos. Basically 8,000 pesos, which is around 8,000 PHP to USD. It is 130 USD, which is not that bad. To be fair, at least I still have You got 16 GB. No. That's 130 USD. Oh yeah. I got 16 gigabytes of RAM for cheaper. Fuck. God, I wish that was me. Yeah. So 130 USD to like replace all the parts that are broken. Mega coffee. I don't have. Okay. I'll get to that. Yeah. At this point, get better parts. Yes. And those were like the lowest, like direct replacements of my stuff. I had a generic PSU, so they gave me instead of I forgot the brand. They gave me I had a generic PSU, so they were like, okay, let's go like one tier higher than that, and then like a 520 motherboard, an A520 motherboard was 3K, and then there's a PSU and then the CPU. In total, it was 8,000 pesos. In total, it was about 130 USD. So at this point, what I'm going to do, yeah, generic PSU is a bad gamble. Got stupid lucky, so I bestow. I would love to get insanely discounted deals. All things considered, I asked my other techie friend, who's like well versed in like building PCs and stuff, and he said that 3K for an A520 is like fine already, but it would be fine if it was money that I had. So yeah, in the first place, my PC was a second-hand pre-built PC, as in pre-built, not just because, not as in a someone put it together, someone put it together for the sake of selling it. It was a PC that someone before me owned. Um, I got to know the owners a little bit because they lived in my city. I picked up the PC from their house. I picked up the PC from their house. I went there and I didn't get to talk to them much. I really mostly only talked to the previous owner of the PC, of the previous owner of the PC for like a little bit, mostly about the PC itself. But when I was there to pick it up, they were like, "Oh, bye bye PC." They were like really sentimental about it. So I know that I know that like when I say my PC was pre-loved, it was pre-loved. Yeah. Um, it was, someone owned it, someone had it before me and they used it. And it was, in total, I think I got it for a pretty good price considering the specs. It was, 29,000 pesos? 29... $470. 470 USD. Which, you know, getting a PC for 470... I should stop clicking on my OBS. 470 for a PC, not that bad. It had 16 gigabytes of RAM. I had 2 terabytes of storage. Hard drive, but like, HDD, but like, it's fine. It had everything worked, and it was 29K. And it had a 1050 Ti, which barely runs anything. No, don't say that! Yeah, don't touch the chat. No. I just moved you a little bit. All things considered, I think it was fine. Yeah, all things considered, it was fine and it worked well. It just had a lot of things wrong with it, my dingy little PC. It had specs that could run most of the things that I wanted to run. I could stream games I wanted to stream with a PNG tuber, not with a VTuber, but not with the Live 2D, but at least I could do stuff with it, and I'm happy I had it. Now, when I first told Gang about it, it was like, okay, that's half of my PC gone. At least I still have a working RAM and working GPU. Those are like the most expensive things that you can get nowadays, right? I've had her for 7 years at this point. God, that's what I wanted. I had mine for 4. And she probably lasted longer than that because, you know, again, another family had her. I'm pretty sure they sold the PC because they needed money to, they needed money to take care of the baby, their incoming baby. And it was like, oh, wow, I thank you for entrusting her to me. I'm so sorry. This is what she's become. But yeah, I told Gang about it. Nyanya told me, maybe I gave them the quote 8,000 pesos, and they were like, you should just get a cheap pre-built at this point. Either way, he found a pre-built on like Shopee, which I don't trust, but you know, they can go for that low. A pre-built with like integrated graphics that I can just slot my parts into is the plan. As long as the computer has a working motherboard, power supply, and CPU, it'll be fine, right? My poor little bastard of a laptop has heard swear words across its 5 years of life. I am a programmer. I get that. Yeah. It's basically 9,000, 8,000 pesos, around 10,000, I guess, to replace all the parts. At this point, I should get a better, at least my plan right now is to, get get a pre-built. If not off of Shopee, if not off of Facebook Marketplace, I'll find a pre-built, because at least a pre-built will come with a case. And my problem with my, actually though, I'm curious, are you able to like get all the storage data from your old PC? I hope that, the power supply shorting didn't fuck with the electronics of my SSD. I really hope. Pre-built computers from Costco actually go hard for the price. I don't know if... We don't have a Costco, but I don't know. I'll look for like a pre-built that I can just slot my existing parts into. They're not... Yeah. Yeah, the plan is to get a new pre-built PC worth. I'll look for a PC worth nearby. Yeah, that's the plan. I basically have to get a new PC. Yeah, I really hope I get to keep my files. My VTuber's in there! My new VTuber is in there! I'm still working on that thing! Fuck! I was planning on debuting this year and I can't if I don't have that file. I don't care about all the other files, I just want the new model. I hope the SSD is alive so that I can debut the new model! Have you been saving it to the cloud? I haven't been. That's my mistake, is I'm not very conscious about cloud saving, is I should have been putting the updated files into my Google Drive somewhere. So I don't think I have a copy of it. I would cry, me too. I worked so hard on that thing. And you guys have seen some of it. Yeah. So the plan, save up at least 10,000 pesos. Fortunately, I don't have to pay for my tuition. I'm not the one paying for my tuition, my parents are. And I'm not the one paying for my rent. I'm being financed. My brother and I are being financed by our parents. And I'm lucky and I'm privileged enough to have that, especially considering I'm in the city that I'm in. Luckily, I don't have to rely on strictly myself to fund my education, because that's a lot of money. And I'm already, not very good of a commission artist. If I lost my VTuber, I would cry. I would too. I did cry a couple times when I thought I couldn't recover this model. I mean, the model that this PNG tuber is based on. It's very likely recoverable so long as the storage chips or controller are safe. Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! Because I'm worried about it getting shorted. Is the thing. I'm worried it also got shorted. But as long as the chips are okay, it's safe. Okay, thank God. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Let's hope. Cross our fingers for that. Yeah. I'll just hope that it's okay. So yeah, the plan is to save up 7,000 pesos. Not 7,000. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000 pesos within the next. Within the next few months. So that I can buy a new PC. A new pre-built. I'm thinking of getting a pre-built as well. The thing that's like gearing me towards getting a new pre-built as well is like I can get a new case, and the case might be bigger, because my current case actually can't fit anything bigger than a 1050 Ti. Yeah, my PC. my current case, like my can only fit as big as a 1050 Ti. Like, that's all it can fit. So I'm hoping that if I get a new pre-built, or another like or like an what is it? Or another, just a whole new build in general. But like I know I can't expect much from 10,000 pesos. That's $150. I can't do anything from that. But plan pre-build or get those parts. Hi Epic Link, welcome. Motherboard tanking the damage like Jupiter tanking asteroids for the Earth. Exactly! Unless your SSD somehow connected directly to your power supply, chances are your motherboard took most of the damage. I'm hoping that it took most of the damage, because there's a cable that connects from the thing, right? There's a cable that connects from the power supply to my SSD. That's why I'm worried. Just keep it disconnected from the system for now. Even if it did short, the storage chips are still safe as long as you don't force it to power on again. Okay, I'll open it up later, and then I'll open it up and check on it. Your OC looks really cool. Thank you. I usually move more than this. You're new. Oh, you're straight up new. Welcome. I usually look more like less static than this. Home recovery is impossible though. Have it checked in a repair shop. Okay, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that SSD is the new SSD I got last year. I'm new. Hello. It showed up in my FYP. Hello, welcome. You're free to stay. I am just catching up with my viewers. I haven't streamed in a long time, so I'm just catching everybody up as to what happened. So TLDR, my PC is fried. Half of my PC is basically dead. Oh, what the fuck? There are a lot of new people here. The fuck? Jao, but no, I'm so sorry. Jao benam kakya karaoke 1080. Welcome! And then Carton de Leche 1 liter. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. You're free to stay as long as you like. Welcome, welcome. Sorry for your PC. Yeah, it's yeah, okay, it's dead. It was dead for four months, and then I had it checked, and basically half my PC is like fried. And now now I have to save up to get a cheap pre-built, just so that, you know, I can have a working PC that has that still has some of my specs in it. You know what would be a radical idea? Putting a copy of your VTuber onto a thumb drive or external storage, then putting it on a shelf. What? My phone got fried in a similar way, and now the lost media I archived there is gone. Gone? Fuck! I hate losing media. Digital media is so... The concept of digital media gets me existential. Gets me a bit existential, because what do you mean this is stuff I made? This is stuff that I own, but I don't own it fully, because it doesn't exist on a tangible physical plane. What the fuck do you mean I'm just pixels on your screen? What do you mean? What does that mean? I just noticed you have no neck on this PNG. I don't have a neck, period. I put important documents on an external drive and keep it disconnected from my computer in case of failure. True. I try to put my files in a Google Drive whenever I can. The college has been teaching me a lot of stuff about, like, keeping my files safe. Not because the classes are teaching it to me, it's just out of necessity. Recently, I had to, so I study at a like a multimedia arts school, and what is it? We use Photoshop. I pay for the Adobe suite with my tuition, which I know, but you know, that's what we use because it's, you know, industry stuff. So we use Photoshop. I don't trust Google. They skim your Google Docs for AI training data. Fuck, you're right. It's what I have though. Wherever I can, I'll try to see if I can go for like external storage, if I can. Yeah, so we use Adobe, right? What is it? We have this like really big project file for one of my subjects, for one of my classes, because all of our basically, you know how on Photoshop there's this thing called artboards? An artboard is basically one canvas, and you can have multiple canvases in multiple artboards in one. I'll go now because I have work. Oh, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by, Raze. Take care and good luck at work. So we have to work on a file that gets really, really big as the semester goes on. Problem with this is because I no longer had my PC that can probably run Photoshop better than my laptop can. I had to do all my work on my laptop if I wasn't on campus. And my laptop can't handle that big of a fucking file! Yeah, it can't handle that big of a file. So I just, what I had to do is I used the Adobe Cloud and just moved back and forth between computers. So if I could work on when my laptop stopped being able to handle, the project file, I had to do all my work at school, basically. Have you tried running it while it's plugged in? I have. It's always plugged in. This thing is always plugged in. And what platform is your OC made in? I'm curious. Oh, I made my VTuber on, I drew this on Medibang, which don't do that if you're trying to do it for Live 2D, by the way. Do it on Krita or on Photoshop or on Clip Studio Paint. So I'll say I did it on Krita. Well, I did it on Medibang, and then I rigged him in Live 2D, but right now I'm not a Live 2D VTuber, I'm a PNG tuber, so Medibang, period. Yeah, I drew this on Medibang. And I'm using Fujitech reactive images to have it visible on the thing, to have it react to my audio on Discord. Yeah. What is it? So yeah, I had to go back and forth between campus and home. Like, specifically for finals. You wanna know how big my file got? Imagine being able to draw couldn't be me. Hey. You wanna know how big my file got? Like for that project file for that class? 380 megabytes. One file, one Photoshop file with multiple artboards. 380 megabytes, 350 megabytes. And then I had to get my classmates, one of my classmates' files as well because I needed to upload it. Because we were part of a group. His was 750 megabytes. What the fuck? How do you do that? I had to finish doing my project that's on campus just so that I could, use a PC that could run it. My friend on Discord has a 2 terabyte USB full of media from Nico Nico Doga, and the USB failed someday. Fuck yeah, USB flash drives are notoriously weak. I don't trust, I really don't trust, small, like, large size hard drives because they're more likely to fail. And you lose more if it fails. Thick canvas size. It was a regular 9x12. It's that there was so many canvases and so many layers. And our professor was like, oh, don't merge your layers so that I can see your process. Bitch, I can't fucking run that! So I had to do it on campus. I need to make a backup PNG tuber in the event of catastrophic failure. You should. I want to make another, I think if I'm gonna stream, again, for the foreseeable future, like for the next, like the short future, that I don't have my PC, that I don't have my model, I'm probably gonna be doing PNG tuber stuff for a while, and I'll maybe draw a new one that more accurately reflects the design I want. I think that's, like, not bad an idea, right? I don't have to go by the rules of, like, VTuber debut. Does your professor want to make a VTuber model? Right? Fuck! Dog, what do you need, like, such a big file for? Chill, girl, god. Hold on, I took my glasses off. I can't see anything. Wiping my glasses with a necktie. Hold on. I can't see anything. You wanna know how bad my vision is? My eyesight is? If I take my glasses off and, like, stand an arm's length away from my laptop, I can't read anything. All of your text is just blurs of white squiggles to me. Yeah. That's that tangent. I volunteered to do— What? No! It's okay, I can do it! It's okay, I can do it! Do you like Vocaloid? I love Vocaloid. Also, hi Vince! It's been a while. I know you see me on, like, other socials, but, like, it's good to see you here. I'm glad to be back. Ish. I'm glad to be streaming again. I like it here. The entire time I was, like, gone. So much was happening. So much happened, actually. There were a few times where I'd say I really miss streaming. I miss the frenzies. I miss my chat. Yeah. I missed you guys. I hope you know that. Like, from a respectful, hopefully non-parasocial distance, I missed being here and I missed being with you guys. Have you heard of VTube? Yes! That's one of the things I intend to do, actually. It looks really cool. It's such a cool technology for PNG tuber models. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I can try it. Yeah. I missed you too, Lord. I'm so parasocial. Shut up! You should listen to Jikaru Dedo by Wani. It's so freaking good. Ooh! Jikaru Dedo. I haven't seen that. I'll listen to it later. Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah, what else can I talk about? What happened? So that's the entire arc with my PC. It broke, and now I need to get a new one. In relation to that, because, when I last uploaded a video, when I uploaded my last cover, love it. Go watch it, by the way. It's still really fucking good. Haha, arc, haha. Oh my god, shut up. Um, I was in a leave of absence from school because we couldn't pay for my tuition, so I had to take like a semester off, and that's why I was able to stream a little. That's why I was able to make a music video. Problem with that is, my Wi-Fi and shit was still really bad, so I couldn't stream regularly. After I don't know if I talked about this. I don't remember if I talked about this. I probably did, considering it's me, but um, after Love It, I don't know if it was burnout. I don't know if it was other things that were piling up on me emotionally, but I did fall into a depressive rut. I got depressed. I went on medication for it, but I couldn't pay for the medication, so I had to go off of it. And don't give me any medical advice. Don't take any of my like medical anecdotes as like justification for your medical choices. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just saying that I had to go off meds, and I have been off meds for a while. I was depressed for about a month, and that entire month I don't think I streamed. Yeah, let me check. Let me check. 5 months ago, 4 months ago. Yeah, I don't think I didn't stream much at all. Yeah, I really didn't. Yeah. MV, that's the MV, and then that's the next karaoke stream, and then that's the recording stream. Fuck, I hated that stream. And then Gartic, and then Brawlhalla. And then by the Brawlhalla stream, I was really, really depressed and really insecure. I was really depressed, really insecure. I felt I had really bad my entire mental state was just really bad. So and then I got burnt out, so I couldn't work on my commissions. I still have that backlog, by the way. I still have to do that. I couldn't work, couldn't do anything, and then school was starting soon. The next sem was starting soon, so I had to prepare for that. I started playing Tomodachi Life. In that time, I got back into musicals. I watched Hamilton on Disney Plus, the Pro Shot, the Hamilton Pro Shot that I watched that with my friends, and then I started listening to a bunch more stuff. I started I got really obsessed with Leon Kennedy at some point. Oh yeah, sorry, my Discord server is only 18 plus. I don't really want to be in that close proximity with people that are that much younger than me. Yeah. Yeah, and then I got into Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life clips give me life. I know! I played Tomodachi Life totally legally. On a totally official platform. And it's kind of why it's totally not the reason why I wasn't able to stream it, and why I haven't really been posting about it. They allow anything. It's a single player game. Gotta love what? What is that? I don't know that word. I have my glasses off. I can't read. Yeah. I got into Tomodachi Life, and then school started, and then my PC died. But I had to get, and then I got really busy with school. I basically and then like my last semester, the semester just ended. I finished all my work literally yesterday. Wow. I literally just finished all my work, submitting everything yesterday, and my grades should come in by this week or something like that. Yeah, I will say I really enjoyed the last semester. It's not much to do with like with any of my VTuber stuff. I was like largely offline. Hopefully with good news and confetti. I know I have a perfect 100% somewhere. I know I can do that. I believe in myself. That's how much I like this sem. I can do that. Oh my god, I have so many stories. I hope you guys don't mind that a lot of this section is gonna be like, me talking about me in real life. um, I just have a few stories I want to tell you. I think. I haven't rambled into my mic by myself into the stream in a really long time, and I told you I miss being here, so. We love talking about. Is that what we call it? Do we call it meat space? Okay, I'm gonna start calling it meat space. So let's talk about me in the meat space. It was a pretty normal semester. Where do you think cyberspace? Fuck off! I've never heard meat space. I've heard cyberspace. I've never heard meat space. My friends, my college friends missed me. Like they tell me they missed me, and I was happy to see them again. Cause I didn't see them. I could have come to campus during my break, during my 3-month break, but I didn't really want to. I didn't really feel like going out, and I was depressed. I really only went out to go on dates with Reino, with Nyanya, or go on dates with Nyanya, or like hang out with friends, or with my other friends, or like just go by, or do run errands and stuff. It was mostly running errands, buying food, yeah, buying food, buying groceries, maybe going out to eat every now and then. That's not a nearby fast food chain. So when I got to see them again on campus, I was really happy. I was really excited for the next semester. And I would say it went by pretty well. Just should I say this? Okay, I will lead up to it. Cyberspace, like Cyberzone, Philippines. Uy, Philippines! Uy, Philippines! Uy, guys, tara, ano? Saan tayo? Tara, gala tayo sa may Cyberzone. Who the fuck? Sino gumagala sa Cyberzone? Tangina. Uy, Philippines! I lost my train of thought. What was it? Okay, so I only took 5 classes, last semester. And then that's me underloading. 5 classes is around 15 units, and then a full load is 21 units. I had a full load in first sem, so if you were there when I panicked, when I had like my little my little emotional panic session about my first semester, I had 7 subjects then, so the workload was crazy. Crazier. Because I took 5 subjects, this 21 units being full load is wild to me. What's your reference point? Someone not from the someone not being from the Philippines, because like each subject is 3 units. Each class is 3 units. What? What? 12? What? 12 is full? What? Wait. 12 units. As in 12 units is 3 units per class. Is it 3 units per class? So 4 classes? For 1 semester? Each unit is expected 3 hours of outside class schoolwork. What? 12? I don't know, we probably do some things differently. Mine was, is this... What? How many months is a semester for you? Because ours is 3. My school is trimestral, so we have 3 semesters in a year. So one semester was 3 months. 16 weeks. Yeah, around 3 months. 3.5. 12 units? 3.5 months. We had 13 weeks. Am I okay? Are we okay? What the? Am I actually like crazy? Wait. Are our schools just like actually insane? I don't know what to tell you. I know. What the? 12 units in 16 weeks. 21 units in 13 weeks. What the fuck? I didn't know that. What the hell? What? So me underloading isn't like that, is actually still like a crazy what? What? 12 to 14 units. Okay. How many units is a subject? It's like one class. Cause it's 3 units, so yeah, 3 units, so 5 classes. For me. 3 units and 5 classes is 13. Psychology student here, don't bring yourself on. Yeah, about that. Another thing? So yeah, I had 5 subjects, 3 to 4 units. Okay. So yeah, that is still like 3 to 5 classes. What the fuck? What the fuck? So yeah, I underloaded. So for all intents and purposes, within these parameters, I underloaded. Yeah. I underloaded. I took 5 classes, and those 5 classes were pretty good. They were mostly... They actually advised not taking anything more than 18 units or you burn yourself out. Jesus! Fuck! And all my friends took full units this sem. For like the entire year, they took full units. We're not okay! My classes were all mostly... I only took... What is it? 2? So out of my 5 classes, 2 of them were general classes, I think. No, one of them was general, and then another one was a Filipino class. A communication class. Which is a prerequisite for a further communication class. And then the rest of my classes were technical subjects. So, you know, graphic design and, multimedia laws and, stuff like that. Yeah. All technical subjects because, yeah, animation student over here. Pretty normal. Quite normal. Chinese platforms are baffling because I'm looking for lost Miku. What the fuck is Miku versus Neru? Mine has 23 units. Hold on. Excuse me, sorry. 23 units, mostly consisting of 2 and 3 units and some... Oh, 1 unit class! Ugh! Ugh! Fuck, I hope we don't have 1 unit classes. Getting a bachelor's in 4 years is roughly 15 units a semester. My bachelor's might take more than 4 years if I'm doing 5. If I'm doing 15 a year. A sem, I mean. 15 a sem. It might take me longer to graduate, but you know what? Sincerely, I don't mind. I don't mind. I really don't. I had this professor in my design class. Should I talk about this? This is like completely offline stuff, but so that's why my mother thinks I'm not pushing myself. It's a psychology degree though. You're gonna be fine. You should be fine. I think adults and their standards are fucking stupid. Don't listen to her. Just do the work. Just do the work that you can do. Like isn't that like at the end of the day, like the moral? Just do the work that you can do. And then graduate in the time that that it takes for you to graduate. I don't understand why people need to be rushing us so hard. The workforce is already like listening to her about it ages ago. Good. We'll already stopped listening to her about it ages ago. That's good. Like, we're forced to enter the workforce as young as, what, 18? As young as 22? And then, you know, the workforce doesn't do anything to help us adjust to the workload, the flow of things. And a lot of these companies that are hiring us or refusing to hire us are threatening to replace us with AI anyway. So, you know, fuck AI, by the way. Fuck AI. I think the AI bubble will pop. Yeah. I had this one of my professors, my professor in one of my classes. Let's just say. Let's just say, just because you are an experienced, you have experience in the industry, you have a decade's worth of experience in the industry, doesn't mean you're going to make for a particularly good or competent teacher in this subject that's related to your job. Because she was, oh god, this person was fucking incompetent. I hated this person. I hated being her student. I had a meltdown about it every fucking week. It was that bad. And then I had a professor in my drawing class that was like, he's good at drawing, but he also, it's the same thing. Just because you're good in the industry, you're like a figurehead in the industry, doesn't mean you're a good teacher. There's a reason a lot of good teachers have an education degree. Exactly. For art schools, for like media things, you just really, most of the time they just require you to have a degree in the subject you're gonna teach. But like in this case, it was like all they're required to do, I think, is be an experienced worker in the industry and share your experiences, create curricula that adhere to you know, what the Department of Education, the Department of Higher Education asks for. But you know, for the most part, they're kind of just pulling shit out of the ass. Yeah, this one taught the most basic of basic shit and then said the same things over and over again while pretending like she's adding things to it when really she's not. She like, oh my god, I keep telling this anecdote. Yeah, it just, oh my god, I swear to god. She had this, part of one of her topics was differentiating, like the basic elements of design and the elements of like art and stuff like that, and what differentiates art and design. And we already had that in the previous subject that was a prerequisite for this class. So I don't see why we're having to go through all that shit again, because we're here because we passed that previous class, but whatever, right? Let's say, okay, let's paint the picture. She's giving us the difference between form and shape. Shape is 2-dimensional. Form is 3-dimensional. The next slide, she asks us she shows us 2 photos and then asks us to differentiate which one is form and which one is shape. Both photos, both images, were images of 3D models. Again, 2D is shape. Shape is 2D. Form is 3D. She gives us 2 photos, 2 images, and asks us which one is shape and which one is form. Both of the images were of 3D models. And there was a correct answer. One was shape and one was form, according to her. But they were both 3D models. So, what fucking gives, right? Several times she explains the difference between tint, tone, and shade and doesn't really add anything to it. Yeah! Corporate needs you to define which one was shape. They're both form! Exactly! Exactly! I'm gonna take a screenshot of this comment. Exactly! Oh my god! Oh my god, this is true, Jason. Thank you. Ah, fuck. So stupid. She talked about colors over and over again. She spelled criteria as she wrote the plural form of criterion as criterions, even though the word criteria was right there. She had us design stuff for her like small business. So she had us design posters, like use assets from her small business. And I get it. But like she was also like framing it as a, oh, if there's a design that like that's really good, I'm gonna give you guys like vouchers or whatever. I don't fucking care, dog. I don't care. Yeah, free labor, right? And also those like, and also she was like, oh, and she's like one of those art teachers that's like really unabashed about Gen AI. Like, she wholly welcomes Gen AI. And I'm just gonna say this. Did she put names on it? No. She didn't end up using any of our designs. If anything, oh my god. If anything, she was disappointed in our work because it didn't because it didn't match her standards. She gave us 1 hour to work on it, by the way. I'm gonna say this now. I hate Gen AI. I do not stand for any of it. I don't use it. I hate Google. I hate fucking Google AI. Like I hate Gemini. I uninstall Copilot. I don't even know if like uninstalling Copilot works, but I don't. I fucking hate Copilot. Down with the clankers. I fucking hate Gen AI. Fuck that shit. I don't use it. I try to avoid platforms that use it or like unashamedly use it, but some platforms I kind of can't like have no choice to some extent. I still use Facebook, I still use Twitter, but I just try to stay away from the AI related features as much as I can. If you can't fully avoid the boycott of something, just do what you can within your power. I'm already not that active on Twitter anyway, but like probably for reach I might have to use it, but if there are other things I will turn to those. I hate AI, I hate Gen AI, I don't stand for it. It's unethical, it's stealing from artists, it's taking jobs, it's stealing from our work to pretend that they can do our work better. When we're gone, what are you gonna steal from, huh? So yeah, okay, that's my little mini TED Talk, mini tangent on Gen AI. I hate it. She doesn't, but this professor doesn't mind it. She's like, oh, if you want to change the angle of the head on this image that I put in our assets, just change it with ChatGPT. And then one of our assignments was a Photoshop photo restoration. And the old photo that she gave us was generated with AI. You couldn't fucking find a regular old photo from Google or from one of your photo books. She had to generate it with fucking AI. It's a design class, right? So we had to do mock-ups. She's like, oh, if you want to use mock-ups, use them, make them on FreePic. freepic.com, the Gen AI website that recently rebranded to what did it rebrand to? Just so you know, it rebranded to Magnific, I think. Yeah, Magnific, formerly FreePic. Yeah, stay away from that. I heard AI down with the clankers. Absolutely fucking down with the clankers. The reason why my PC is so I hate AI, fully hate AI. AI is dog shit, but when I contact for songs on Twitter, I have to use Grok. That's tricky. That's tricky, yeah, the platform. The problem is the platform. The problem isn't you. The problem is the platform, like, making you resort to using the AI. That's unfortunate. If you can find another alternative to it, I hope you can. I really hope you don't have to keep resorting to using Grok. I fucking hate Grok. Yeah. So this subject, the system just sucks, it does. I will also say this, I'm really woke, so... I might say a lot of woke shit. If you're not in for that, you're free to leave and stuff like that. But yeah, I know we agree on hating AI, so there's that. F's in chat, the Musk. I hate Elon Musk! Fuck that guy. He is unironically a chud. Unironically says woke mind virus. Unironically thinks he's in the right. Transphobe, bigot, Gen AI cuck. Fucking enabler of apartheid. White supremacist fascist. There's a reason why there's Musk in his name. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck everything he stands for. Yeah. Loser can't even make a decent. He's that bad. He's that bad. Awesome. Yeah. I hate everything he stands for. I hate the AI bubble. I hate billionaires. I hate the US government. I hate Israel. I hate the Philippine government. So yeah. Sorry, tangent. So yeah, that class, that design class fucking sucked. I made a bomb-ass brand kit with that class though. I had the brand kit project. Yeah, he's a trillionaire. Fuck that bitch. Nobody needs that much goddamn money. Eat the fucking rich. If a person has that much money, it's because they're taking money from other people. So like, hi for the first time ever. Former trillionaire, really? Hi, Sky is fake, for real, welcome. Welcome to my woke ass chat. My woke ass, normal ass chat. Yeah, but still, that's way too much money. Even if he got to trillionaire and like went back down to being a billionaire, that's still a billion. He's still a billionaire. W woke, I fuck with it. Hell yeah! Welcome to the chat. They're calling him, I'm the woka, baby. But yeah, all this because my design professor had like, you know, she was an avid advocate for Gen AI, making shit easy for us, and I was like, fuck off. I did the photo touch up on the old photo just because, you know, it's the material that we were given, but I still hated it. It's not on my thing anymore. Yeah. I had a group for my midterms and my final. It was a brand kit basically. Why so queer? Yes, I'm the woka, baby. How the fuck is she an art teacher? I don't know. No, the thing with my school is it's very technology forward. It's one of those schools that's very technology forward, so they embrace AI, but it's really up to individual professors to go like, hey, I don't want you to use this in your work because I want you to do your work. But this one is like, she's like, show me your work, but also use Gen AI for your mock-ups. It's like, what the fuck? A foundation for your ideas and human touch, then all in AI wrath. I still don't agree with like using AI for idea foundation. Have you ever thought of, I don't know, thinking? Did you know that loud enough noises disrupt data centers? I didn't know that. That's not useful information for me at all. I see. The group project was a brand kit for both the midterm and the finals. The finals version is just a more polished version and stuff like that. One of my to save you all like the zigzag that this story becomes is fucking what is it? One of my group mates went completely AWOL. And so there were already only 3 of us working on the brand kit, right? And the brand kit is logo variations, and then presentation to put it together, a poster, like deliverables, things like that. Yeah, it was there's all that. And then yeah, and then what happened was one of my group mates ended up going AWOL and then came back at the very end of the midterm just in time to give us like some sketches. But then by the finals they were completely gone. Like just gone. Like this person could not be contacted, they were not replying to our group chat. I had them added on Discord, they weren't responding on Discord. And my thing, right, is I try to be as, I do the work to be as considerate as possible. I don't like calling people out for no reason. I don't like insulting them. I don't like assuming the worst of them. I don't do that. As much as possible, I don't do that. But this person, if they were intending to fail the class, if they were intending to drop out, if they weren't intending on doing any of the work ever anymore, they could have told us. I would legitimately not hold it against them. But they didn't tell us. So come the final, me and my other group mate, so that it's just two of us at this point, I have to scramble to redistribute all the work between the two of us, and I still pretty much did like 80% of the work. Oh, take care, Epic Link. Thank you for stopping by. Also, yeah, feel free to lurk, you guys. It's okay. But yeah, group projects suck. They don't suck if you work well with people, but if the people that you're working with are like good to work with, period. But if they, you know, stop responding, like even if like they don't talk as much, as long as they did the work when you asked them to do it, that would have been fine, right? But they, you know, they didn't. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I had a group project of 6 people. 6. Do you want to know how many people showed up to the group presentation? 2! And you were one of them? Fuck! The final assignment was a 60-minute presentation. I was 50 minutes of the runtime! Oh my god! I'm so sorry. Oh my god, that sucks. I hate... Again, I don't like assuming the worst of people, but like their work ethic and their qualities and value as a group member says a lot about their work ethic and, you know, how good of a colleague they're gonna be. Again, I genuinely, legitimately don't hold any ill will towards this person. It's just, you know, as a colleague, as a group mate, it's your responsibility to communicate with us. Oh, it's raining. It's about to rain here. That's what we call emotional support. And they're not even emotional support. They don't say anything. Like, dude, if you're planning on dropping the class, just tell us. Or leave the group chat, something. 30 minutes to prepare. To read and prepare for the other people's slides. Oh god. Yeah, I had to let my prof know that, you know, my group member, my other surviving group member, and I had to inform our professor that, hey, this other person that was supposed to be in our group, yeah, AWOL. Completely MIA. Gone. Reduced to ashes. We have no idea what's going on with them. You know what's funny? I checked their Twitter. They were reposting on Twitter that day. So, I don't know whatever is going on with you. I hope you're okay. You sucked as a group member. I'm sorry. Spiritual group members are not there physically. Yeah, they're there on the list of names. Actually, what my like other group member did, what we did was we just didn't put their name. We just didn't put their name on the presentation. Yeah. Spiritual support members are so much better as a name, right? The presentation only lost 2 people from a technical standpoint. I am a god and will accept the other title. Real! I shall steal it. Hello, Father. Oh! Sorashi! Hello! Oh, it's been a while. Hello. Hi. What the hell? Welcome, welcome. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm just catching up on stuff. Yeah. Hello! What else did I do? I started drawing a bunch. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post anymore, but yeah, second time catching stream, right? Welcome. Good to see you here. I'm just talking about my my life in the past 3 months of being inactive on the cyberspace and being active in the meat space. I think the workload, I think if you guys remember, if any of you were there for my first kind of college breakdown, catching up PNG tuber stream, is, I'm really bad with big workloads, and, trimestral college systems are difficult because it goes by so fast and the workload is so crazy. I'm gonna move my mic for a bit. Okay. And the workload is so crazy. So I panicked a lot the first sem because I had 7 subjects and it was really, really hard. This sem, the workload was kind of still as bad because of all the 5 classes that I took, 3 of them had group projects, like big group projects, and in all 3 of them, I was the functioning leader. Like, I was the one telling people what to do. I was the one assigning work, and I was also the one that ended up doing most of the work, period. The only group project that I really liked, that I can say I did, I still did a lot of the work, but I didn't do all of it. Like, instead of doing 90%, I did, like, what, 40% of it, I guess? 30 to 40% of it is, we had a class where we had to do a podcast. Yeah, we did a podcast, and it was really fun. We shot it at, my group mate's, apartment. And it was about, character design, specifically, like, the sexualization of female characters in media. It was really fun. It sounds, like, intimidating when I say it like that, but, like, the entire discussion was just like, oh my god, what did the women do? Yeah, there's, like, there are ways to be sexy without making them objectified, by making it empowering, yeah! Stuff like that. And that project, I was just a speaker and a writer, and not an editor, so the editing part was, like, I was completely hands-off on it, so that felt really nice. To be able to, like, rely on my group mates for work. I imagine group projects like a big game of chicken. One person has to realize how much work needs to be done and pick up all the pieces. I usually lose. Us! Fuck! Us. Dude. Group projects suck. I mean, it's good when everyone's on board, but when everyone's tired or has, like, unpredictable circumstances, it's hard to, like, And not everyone is gonna have the same level of, like, responsibility. And I'm not saying I'm a very responsible person. I am absolutely not. Like, if you think of the pinnacle of responsibility and reliability, I am nowhere near there. But at the very least, I try to pull my weight where it matters. And, I don't know. I do that. I try. I had a video project, a couple of art projects for my, one of my general education classes. When it's a video and you're the one editing, deadline is tomorrow. Oh god, me. I had a meltdown the other day, and I had to tell my professor, I might submit it late or last minute, I'll take any deductions. And then I'm so glad, this is a different professor, she was like, hey, take it easy. I'll give you an extension of a couple days. Please take it easy. You can do this. We already know. You're an excellent student. You don't need to, I don't want you to kill yourself over this. It's like, yeah, she gave me an extension and I'm so glad because the video ended up really good. I don't think I can show you. I don't know if I can show you this video because it's very, very deeply ingrained to me in the meat space. To my meat space self. We should all do one big group project. I'll be group manager. I'll be in my office if you need me. Jason, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be the group manager. Yeah. W prof, I know. Yeah. I'm leaving out a lot of details, but I found myself kind of panicking still every week because of the deadlines and the workload that kept piling up on top of each other. The prof that I mentioned earlier, friendly reminder, most teachers aren't heartless monsters. If you ask for an extension, they'll probably give it to you unless they say otherwise in the syllabus. True! True. I I struggle with like asking for help and asking for extensions and stuff like that. So yeah, I have to keep that in mind. Especially if I can like vibe check the prof, the teacher. If I can tell like from the beginning, oh this teacher's gonna be cool. This teacher's gonna be chill. Not in a oh I'm gonna take advantage of them kind of way, but in the oh if I'm having trouble, I can actually like properly approach them. Unlike that first professor that I mentioned, the Gen AI shilling one, she was also really condescending. Like the shit that she was teaching was super rudimentary and not transformative at all. But also she was really condescending. So God, I hated being in her class. It's the Filipino people pleasing mentality. Hey, don't call me out like that. Yeah, I had the entire sem. I did my best to balance personal work with, like, you know, personal work with trying to socialize, because I am an extrovert. I like being with people. I tried to do personal art, whether it was like just little doodles with my OCs or, you know, whatnot. But I struggled. I feel like I struggled to keep my head afloat. Mostly because I kind of get taken into a really bad... I'm calling us Filipinos. Wait, you're Filipino? What? You're Filipino? What? You are? I didn't know that. What? I thought... What? I didn't know you were Filipino. What the fuck? Sorry. I didn't know Jason was Filipino. Why couldn't I tell? What the fuck? That's why you said Uy Philippines. But yeah, I get taken to my mind gets taken to like not a very good place. If any of you were there, if any of you were there, I think I don't know how much I've said. I try not to be too descriptive about it because, you know, yeah. Hi, welcome back. I struggle a lot with school-related stuff, especially, you know, growing up. My brain gets taken to a really bad place, and now what's that become is my brain gets taken to like a really bad place, when I get stressed. So I turn to, I don't cope very well. I don't sleep well. I overwork myself. I take on more responsibilities than I think I'm supposed to, than I should, to try and compensate, try and prove myself. But ultimately, I enjoy doing this work. I enjoy being in college. I enjoy being at school again on my terms. So I'm happy. I'm happy with where I am. It's just, you know, I have to do better, like with kind of... Well, I kind of like, you know... Yeah, I gotta chill. With stress-related issues, I find that asking yourself, what would my best friend say about this? You're right. Aw, that's true, actually. Yeah, I'll give that a think as well. Thank you for that. That's genuinely really helpful. I'm usually not alone, but I'm usually always in a Discord call. But when I get really stressed and overwhelmed, I tend to melt down. And I use that word now because I think it works best for me, for my experience. I'm prone to having meltdowns. I'm prone to having meltdowns when I'm overwhelmed and stressed. Like, either overwhelmed from workload or from sensory issues. So sometimes I isolate myself. Sometimes I scream and cry. Stuff like that. So it's really just a lot of like figuring out how to cope better, you know? I find that I could cook my jets a bit when I think about it from an outside perspective. What does cook my jets mean? Cool my jets? Is it cool my jets? It's cool my jets, right? Cool. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Darned autocorrect, yeah. This is interesting because we're always like, oh, love yourself first before you love others. But I care about myself better when I realize that other people care about me. And I don't know if that's healthy or not. I try to be as healthy about it as possible. Like, it's not from, oh no, they're gonna hate me if I do this. It's more, they care about me. They find worth in me. They find me they love me. They love me and they care about me. If I wouldn't do this to them, I shouldn't do it to myself. Kind of thing, you know? Yeah. Sometimes that gets lost in my head when when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm in a bad place mentally, that gets lost to me. It's like, oh, they don't actually care, or I don't care what they think even. They don't care about me, I don't care about them, I don't care about me. Yeah. And it is, humans are social. Humans are social by nature. You can be your own pool of strength, but those around you are the foundation for that pool you draw from. See? I'm not crazy. You know what? You know that saying, believe in the me that believes in you? I believe in the people that believe in me. Yeah. And I know they're not... And these are... Even further, these are people that I trust. And these are people that I admire and love and look up to. So if they see something in me, I can't just discount that. And they're my friends. They're my loved ones. Refusing to believe them is a betrayal of their trust. I can't just do that. I can't just have them go, I love you and I believe in you, and I can't and just go, I don't believe you. You're wrong. You're lying. I can't just do that. That's, yeah. That's a betrayal of their trust. That's just me refusing to trust them. And that's not what I want to do. Yeah. So I'm really thankful I'm not alone. Fortunately. I know that a lot of people in this sphere online, tend to be really closed off. Especially in real life. And I don't know in what way I should be framing this, but I'm not alone, and I know that. Yeah. I'm not alone. I have friends that care for me, both online and offline. My family, in whatever way they can, they look out for me. I have a partner that looks out for me and cares about me and loves me, and I can say that about all these people as well. And I also still want to do this stuff. Do this, like, self-important, grandiose online stuff. Because it's fun. I still like drawing. I still like showing up in front of you guys. If anything, I'm really happy that so many of you are still here. I didn't think so many people would show up to this stream because it's been a while. Even more so, like, talk to me and entertain my stories, entertain my questions, validate what I'm saying. It means a lot that you guys are here. Yeah. I don't know if I've... It's 5:30 a.m. Go to sleep. I'll wrap up soon, I think. I don't think I need to stay for too long because I really just wanted to catch up with you guys. Basically my TLDR is I'm gonna work on I'm in my break right now. I'm in my month break from school right now. My next semester starts in 2 months, in a month or so. So in that time, I'll try to gauge and see how much work I can do. I'll take a break first for myself. I'll do some personal art. I'll play some games, stuff like that. Go on dates. Yeah, filler arc. PNG tuber arc for the foreseeable at least month or so. I'll finish my commission backlog, and then I'll see if by that time I can open commissions again, because I learned that VGen can send... I don't have a PayPal anymore, but I learned that VGen apparently can send money straight to your bank account. Is that right? Because if so, I can open commissions again. I can open commissions again, and I can accept overseas clients. So, not that I'm like specifically asking for you guys. It's just, at least I can market my art past just the local, my local like friends and stuff like that, because I can't really, yeah, I can't market local commissions overseas, can I? So yeah, I have to do. I'll see if I can open VGen. I have to save up money for a new PC. Yeah, and then we'll see how things go. I had goals for this year, especially for my VTuber stuff, but I don't think I could foresee. I can sell a wallet moth or two for a commission. Sure. I don't know if I can... I know I had goals at the beginning of this year, and I don't know if I can achieve those specifically. But, you know, I'm always gonna be here. And I'm always gonna wanna do this. And I'm always gonna wanna come back. So, if you don't mind waiting... it's not like I'm the only one you watch. I'm not the only person you watch anyway. It's like I'm not the only person that matters here. In the grand scheme of things, I'm tiny. And I say that a lot. But if there's anything I can reassure you guys of, is that I want to keep doing this. And if you don't mind waiting, I'll keep coming back. Yeah. We'll be waiting, Milord. Thank you. I'll see if I can upload videos. I'll see if I can start making new videos and stuff like that if I can't stream. I'll see what I can do. Just, you know. My promise is that I'll keep coming back. If I can ask you guys to promise. Keep an eye out for me. Yeah. Yeah. Do the things you need to do. We will be waiting patiently for you. Thank you so much. If you guys don't mind this like PNG tuber setup, I can stream a few more times. Yeah, just like silly little more chatting streams or singing streams. I kind of miss singing into my mic in my room. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this stream. If you're not already in my server, and if you're 18 plus, please join. Hang around there. Bunch of other like-minded people. It's small, right? It's a small community right now, but a lot of like-minded people there. Try to keep it as safe as possible. Yeah. That's my catch-up. It's gonna thunder. It didn't? Fuck. I just saw like a giant lightning flash on the side of my room. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah. Okay, I think that's it for this stream. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks so much for coming. What was my outro? I don't remember. I have to make a new outro. Yeah, that's a loud one, right? If you guys are in the same, or if it's also raining for you, I hope you're okay. Please stay safe. Please stay dry. I'm gonna go figure something out for dinner soon. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye! Otsu shak shak! Bye bye! I don't have a bye bye screen. Bye bye! Bye bye everyone! Wait, I don't have an ending screen. Shit! Fuck! Oh fuck! Oh, hold on. Bye! Bye! Bye bye!